Hi, today we are going to see a topic in SQL Plus, that is understanding SQL Plus command syntax. We are going to see some basic how to save the SQL file or how to edit, how to list the buffer like that. Okay. Here the SQL Plus commands have different syntax from the SQL commands or PL/SQL blocks. There is no need to end a SQL plus command with the semicolon. You can just type, that's it. Okay, I will show it now. Here I have typed on SQL, that is select star from EMPL. Okay, it showed the results. I want to know what is the last content in the buffer. For that I am going to type list. I am going to use the command list. Here just I will press the enter, then it will show it. Okay, there is no need to do anything. There is no need to put semicolon or slash. Just like that I will type the command list and I just press the enter. It shows the latest content in the buffer. Okay, and if you want to continue the line, for example you are going to do some formatting the column or formatting the column heading. You are going to give your own heading. Okay, sometimes the column names will be not lengthier. Salary means they might give sal, description means they will give disc, employee name they will give e name, like that. So if you want to format the results what is shown on the SQL Plus, you can do that. For that you need to write some 2 to 3 lines. If you're going on writing in the editor, it won't be that the look and feel, that it won't be good and you cannot easily understand also. You need to write it in the multiple lines with proper indentation, then only you can easily understand it. Okay, I will show how to write it. Okay, here the salary column is sal actually. Now here I am going to give my own heading, my own column heading. Okay, I have not given any semicolon, just I entered the return. That means just I press the enter. That's a column sal heading monthly salary. Now I will write one query. See here it shows EMP number, e name and monthly salary. That means I have done the formatting. That means I have changed the column heading from sal to monthly salary. Okay, this is the way you need to do in the SQL Plus. Okay, if you want to enter the same thing in multiple lines, for example you are going to do the extra formatting where you are going to change the salary format into dollar symbol along with the proper if you want to show the hundreds, unit tens, that means thousands. Like if you want to segregate, if you just see this number, if it is 5,000, you can read easily. If it is around 100,000 or 200,000, you cannot easily read it. So if you are going to format, that means using the that option available in SQL Plus, how we are going to do that. So you can write it in multiple lines. I am going to continue in the second line. Now I am executing the query. See, that has got changed now. That format here it shows with along with the dollar symbol, and the column heading is monthly salary. And here I have typed the heading monthly salary in the second line. Okay, by using that hyphen. If you use that hyphen, then it means the continuation of the line. Okay, and it means continuation of the line. But if you mention the same hyphen in the SQL query, it will show error. I will show it. See, I have used that hyphen in between the SQL, that is the query. It shows the error. That means the from keyword not found or expected. So you cannot use this hyphen for continuation of the SQL or typing the SQL. You can use only in the SQL plus command. That means if you want to do any formatting for like changing the column heading or changing the salary formatting or the date format, for that you can use it for typing several lines. But if you are going to use within that SQL means it will show error. And I will tell some simple commands how to save the script. Save. If you type like this and then go directory. See, it created one file called Kalyan. Okay, actually I need to give like this. Okay, you can give proper name. That's my name actually. I'm going to give test. Okay, it shows already exists. Then I will do test1. It created a file called test1. So it saved the SQL in the test1.sql. Okay. Now I am going to edit it. Because I have not given the proper path. It shows the script file. I have saved that file and now I have opened for the editing purpose. I can write n number of lines in the script. Okay, this is the way you need to save and edit the script. But you should mention the proper path. Then it will save in the correct path. Then it will save the file in the path what you have mentioned in the SQL Plus. This is the way you should use the that SQL Plus. These are all the basic things, how to save, edit, list, etc. We will see some more thing in the next video. Thanks. Bye.